So, we're back with the sequel to Planet Hulk and World War Hulk. And ooh, it's getting good. So, Marvel wasn't going to keep Hulk in space forever, especially after the events of Planet Hulk, which, let's just say, spoilers for that. So, let me explain what happened in between books. So, as I said last time, in order to prep for Marvel Civil War, they killed off Thor and shot the Hulk into space. And while in space, Hulk ended up on a newfound alien homeworld before it accidentally blew up in his face, killing a woman he was in love with and his unborn child with her. But not really. Well, at least a child is alive in later stories. His name is Scar, son of Hulk. That we may talk about him later, probably not. And with that source of the source of the explosion being the very ship that crashed Hulk there in the first place, let's just say Hulk is madder than he's ever been before. If that thought doesn't terrify you for the consequences of what's about to come, you, my friend, have not read enough comic books featuring the Incredible Hulk. Taking a stop on the moon to take care of Black Bolt of the Inhumans, Hulk decides to give one declaration to the entire world. He's coming for his revenge, and anyone in his way will pay, and the entire world will pay with them. Thus begins Hulk versus everyone. Almost all of Earth's heroes throw themselves at the Hulk and his war band, but they all find themselves unable to do anything in the face of his wrath. Hell, even Ghost Rider tries fighting him, but in the end decides the Hulk's wrath on his exilers is ultimately justified. That's right, the Spirit of Vengeance agrees that the Hulk is well within his right to take out his revenge on his four tormentors. As with any great big battle story, the highlights of the tale are the big old battles. As I said, pretty much everyone tries whatever they can to fight the Hulk. Doctor Strange throws out all of his magic. Reed Richards creates some major scientific contraption that ultimately fails. Tony Stark throws his biggest and baddest Hulkbuster suit. General Thunderbolt Ross brings the entire might of the U.S. military down, and it all fails. The Hulk, at one point in the story towards the end, almost destroys the world just by taking a step. That's how mad he is in this story. This book is ultimately nothing more than a spectacle. It's all about spectacles, flash, and all that stuff. But there's something wrong with that. It just leaves me without much to talk about aside look how cool this page is, or look how cool that panel is. The art is good, and aside from a few awkward splash pages that just look kind of dumb, it's all good art to make the violence stand out. I will say seeing pretty much everyone feel the South Hulk is kind of infuriating if you're a fan of certain Marvel superheroes, but it's all in good fun and violence. Hell, they even do try some pathos about where the story takes place within the Marvel Universe after Civil War and after all the stuff went down with that, by having a group of people come out and condemn Earth's superheroes, which is kind of hilarious, but also kind of a minor important moment. Overall, I'd say this book is fun, not the most important one that you'll ever read, but it's still a fun one either way. It's good to have the Hulk back on Earth, and eventually lead to his rise as a hero once again. Sadly, there's no animated movie for this, and sadly for something like this to come to the big screen, Marvel will have to pull off some major legal wizardry. Maybe call Doctor Strange to bargain.